Where were we? Where were we? So let's switch this out for one of those. You know what? I'm not going to look at this because if I look here, I'll be confused. So if I focus and say here, 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 it's less confusing. And here, 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 that, less confusing. But if I trust this, yeah, yeah, it's as the British would say, long, long. Or as famously put by Fuhad and James, who knows? So here we go. We're going to go with now. We're going to work with 8 7 1 2 0 8. All right, there we go. So we're going to create multiples of this. Dear God. Yeah, yeah. Give me 1 second while I sort out that mishap. Yeah. Okay. So 8 plus 8 16. 16 plus 8 24. Then 32. Then 40. 48. Yeah, my 4 always looks weird when I get there. Then the 56, the 64, the 72, and the 80. Right, so, gonna do this again. Hmm. So 7 is smaller than everything else here, so we're going to put a 0 there. Then we're gonna move on over to underlining 1. It looks like 71. 71 is bigger than everything except those two. So let's do that. 10 minus 2 sounds a lot like 8 to me. So let's put 8 up here. Right? So, last thing we stopped at was 64. 64 plus what gives us 71? Last time I checked, 71 minus 64. Well, you could add 6 to that, you'll get 70. And if you add 70 to 1, you'll get 71. So 6 plus 1 is going to be 7. So we put that behind that. So 7 behind the 71. And that's looking a lot like 72. So it's equal to 72. So why not take 72? And really? Could you get... Yeah, no. You're in the way. I'm sorry. That insect decided to be a part of the show. So, yeah. So, 10 minus 1, that's 9. So we'll just put 9 up there. Right? And this is where it gets really fun. Because we were last at 72. And then, of course, if we add 72 plus a box, and that box is equal to 72, obviously, we'll have a 0. There you go. So, where does that 0 go? Behind the 72? Okay. So it's behind this 72. 0, 0. Why not we underline that? 0 is smaller than everything, so why not just... Can I fast forward that a bit? Wait, what? What? That looks insane. I'm not accustomed to this. Okay, so with that in mind, yeah. So yeah, that's going to once you see it's all x's, you just put a 0 right there. We could have done that for this here as well, where we'd have put like all the x's, you know. So you'd have had all x's, then this, then this, then that. So yeah, we could have done that as well. So now we move on over to 8. And of course 8 is equal to 8. So we'll put 1 right there. And of course 8, whoops. Oh no, that's the wrong color. So, and that's even the wrong number too. 8 plus box is equal to 8. What is that number? That number is going to be 0, and of course that is your remainder. Yeah, that's your remainder. So we're literally done with that. Yeah, not sure how quickly we got done with that. So you know what? I'm going to hit you with one of the more challenging ones, and let's see how this goes. hmm Well, we're going to do that again. So 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. Now, 8 is equal to 8. So we'll just put 1. There you go. So 8 plus 8 plus what? Will give us 8. Well, that's going to be a 0, so we'll put this 0 right there. And then, of course, we'll focus on this here 1. Now, 1 smaller than everything else. So, you could actually do this if you wanted to. Right? Just for peace of mind. So, you will have to put a 0 above that. Don't forget to put the 0. Some people like to do a little underscore. Yeah, what is that? No. So, now we'll move on over to going to calling that 11. 11 is only greater than the 8. Right? Not true for everything else, right? Cool? So, we'll have 1 again. And this time we'll have an 8 plus what's in the box is equal to 11. Okay, give me a second there. Okay, so where were we? Yes, so 8 plus what gives you 11? 11 minus 8, that's going to be, it's going to be 3. Put that behind the 11. So that's going to be behind the 11 in front of the 7. It's looking like 37. So 37 is smaller than 40 and everything else down here. So let's move up. 37 is bigger than this, and that right there. So 1, so look, 1, 0, 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we put up 4 right there. We were last at 32. So how much do we add to 32 to get 37? The answer to that, 37 minus 32 is going to be 5. Right? And we put that 5 behind the 37. So there we go. Right? So don't be afraid to draw that arrow. It will tell you exactly where you need to put it. That way you don't make any mistakes. Don't skip the steps. If you skip the steps, the steps will skip you. Alright, so we have what? We have 59. 59 is bigger than, well, smaller than 64, smaller than 72, smaller than this. So let's go up from here. Bigger than 56, that, this, that, this, that, and this. Alright, so with that in mind, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, we'll put the number 7 right there. Alright, so last we were at, so we were at 8, then we're at 8, then we're at 32, now we're at 56. Alright, so 56 plus what number gives us 59? Ha! Well, 59 minus 56, or 9 minus 6, is going to be 3. Put it behind the 59, of course, the 3 will go in front of that 3. This is a close one. Very, very close. You see 33 is bigger than what? 32, 24, this, and that. And as you know, smaller than everything else. That's going to be a 4. We'll put a 4 up here. Now we'll have 32 plus box is equal to 33. Naturally, 33 minus 32, or 3 minus 2, is a 1. So we'll put the 1 behind the 33, having it look like 17. Well, 17, I'm sure you know, 17 is bigger than 8 and bigger than 16, right? So we only have 2, right? Only 2. So 2 will be right next to this here. And we were last at 16. How do you get 17? 17 minus 16. We'll have the 1. There you go. 1 goes behind the 17. Oh, look at that. Whoops, hold on. I want it to look a little better. There you go. And 16 is right where you think it is. It is 1, 2. Or if you want to use dots, you know, you can do that if you want. And so, we will put 2 right here. And yeah, we can just put the, you know, the 16 plus box equal 16. We'll put the 0 in there, and that's your remainder. And that's it. That is it. It's the end of this one. So your answer should be, how do I even pronounce this properly? It's looking like 10,147,422. That's what that's looking like. Yeah. So we just got done with that. Alright, so we can do this. Yeah? We can do this as well. Yeah? I'm not sure. You know what? It's fine. I will stop here for now. So again, what do I even call this? I'm not sure what I'm going to call this series yet. So it's fine. What was that? Anyhow, before anything else crazy happens, thanks for watching. Or rather, thanks for helping me to stay consistent. And as I always like to tell you, honor your commitments. That board isn't here, but you know, the spirit is the same.